ms.magic and I am Priyanka. So in this video I'm going to talk about this book. It's a book on emotions and relationship by Sadhguru. So I'm going to divide this entire video into three sections. In the first section I'm going to discuss about who Sadhguru is or what he does, and in the second section I'm going to discuss this book in particular, and in the third section I am going to share my views after having read this book. So starting off with who Sadhguru is, for those of you who have clicked on this video and who do not have the slightest idea of who Sadhguru is, he is an Indian yogi, an author and the founder of Isha Foundation. So Isha Foundation is a voluntary run organization. They mainly focus on providing mental, physical and spiritual well-being. They provide various programs. So if you are interested, you can check out, go to their local centers, or even you can check out their website to know further information. They are also providing education and various other services as well. They are also involved in environmental causes such as Save Soil, and they do have another initiative that is Rally of Rivers. So this is some information that I wanted to share before I could start discussing about the book. Getting straight to discussing this book. So this book retails for rupees 250, but I got mine for a discount. I got it for 180 rupees. So one part, like I mentioned earlier, discusses about the discussion is on emotion, and this another part is on relationship. So it's basically two things that is being discussed in this book, and I think the idea of discussing emotions and relationship and combining both into one book is a great idea, because one without the another wouldn't make sense. What I mean to say is, be it any relationship, there are attachments and emotions involved, and the thought of combining both these in one book is great. Talking about the format in which this book has been written, it is in the format of question and answer. So there are questions asked by a questionnaire and it is answered by Sadhguru. So that's how the entire book is written, be it the relationship part or the emotion part. The structure that has been followed throughout the book is the same. So first, talking about the emotions part of this book. So it is divided into 4 chapters. The first chapter is of madness and beauty, and the second chapter is paying attention to the root. The third, from a horror to a flower, and the fourth chapter is break the barriers. Earlier, the entire book is in question and answer format. The questionnaire asks the questions and there are answers given by Sadhguru. So one of the question goes like, emotions seem to be more trouble than they are worth. Aren't we better off without them? So this is one of the question asked by the questionnaire, and you have uh, answer given by Sadhguru. Another question is, I see it happening all around us that as we grow older, depression becomes a natural emotion within all of us and take a toll on human beings. How do we adjust to this situation which is inevitable and happening all around? So this is how the emotion part of this book discusses on various aspects of emotions that human beings deal on a daily basis. So like I read 2 questions, there are various questions that are being discussed on various human emotions, like how to face one's own fears and what to do when someone is jealous, or various other human emotions that we human beings come across on a daily basis, and we do not sometimes don't understand how to deal with it or go about it. Those questions are being asked by a person and by a questionnaire, what to do or how to go about it, and it is answered by Sadhguru. So that is how the first part or the emotion part of this book goes about. So towards the end of the emotion section of this book, there is a discussion on Isha Kriya. So Isha Kriya is basically a meditation technique that has been discussed in this book. So if you are interested in just trying the meditation technique, you can just type Isha Kriya on YouTube, or you can even download their app and try that out. It is basically a meditation technique involving around, I think it's around 12 to 14 minutes, and it is supposed to be done twice a day for 48 days, and there are amazing benefits that people have gained from it. So if you are interested, do check it out. So discussing further on the relationship part, here also we have 4 chapters. So the first chapter is within 4 walls, the second is friend or foe, third is cosmic connect, and fourth is beyond life and death. So even here it is same like the question and answer format that was previously followed in the emotion part of this book. So like there is a question like, Sadhguru, if you are in a very unsupportive relationship with someone, how can you move ahead on the spiritual path without getting stuck? So this is one of the question that has been asked, and then you have answer given by Sadhguru, like so. So in the relationship part of the book, we have various questions related to marriage. Then you have questions related to love, relationship, etc. Relationship on marriages, how a relationship between a parent and a child can be. There are relationship questions between people, how to go about it, and there are even questions on friendships, and various other questions are being discussed. Coming towards the end of this video, I would say that I did gain a lot of different perspective on emotions and relationships reading this book. So it was definitely a decent read. Uh, so yeah, that is all that I have for you in this video. I will see you soon with my next video. So, so I coming towards the end of this video. So I personally did